NHL on TNT postgame show presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. We started this playoffs last weekend with 16 teams. We are now down to 14. Yesterday, the top seed in the East, Carolina, advanced to round 2. And today, the top overall seed, the top seed in the West, Colorado, sweeps the Kings. McHugh, Paul Bissonnette, Anson Carter, Brian Boucher. Bouch, I'll start with you. Colorado, brilliant all season long. Tested a little bit by L.A., but ultimately they're done, and they get to just watch Minnesota and Dallas beat each other up.
Yeah, and it's almost like for Colorado, they had everything to lose in this series. I mean, if they didn't sweep L.A., it wouldn't have been good enough. I think everybody expected them to win in this series, and I think what stood out to me is that even though they didn't outscore them the way we probably expect Colorado to do it, they hung in there and they didn't get frustrated. They didn't self-implode. They didn't make mistakes when things weren't going their way. I thought they played a patient, methodical game. They finally busted it open in Game 4, and they clearly were the better team.
And they came out of that series relatively unscathed, besides Josh Manson. So ending the series quickly is going to be beneficial to him to make sure he gets a lot of rest. And then I think about all the players that played on the Olympic team's biz for the Avalanche team. So now you get maybe a week or so of rest potentially for those guys to rest up, catch their breath, and get ready for the second round.
All business for Colorado from the drop of the puck this season, locking in that first place spot so they didn't have to get the tough first round matchup. And also you got to credit management, man. Like you go back to the beginning of last year, there were some question marks with this lineup, and they addressed one of the big needs, especially last year with goaltending. And look I think we were a little bit surprised that Wedgwood got the start come playoff time. Everyone thought it was going to be Blackwood, but every question that people had about goaltending, I think that he answered, and I think he's going to have the net moving forward. And overall, like I said, these guys are just a well-oiled machine. They have addressed all their needs, and now they get the well-deserved rest that they've earned.
Feels like cup or bust for this team. They're through to round 2, and we had a chance to chat just a few moments ago with their captain, Gabe Landeskog. Gabe, congratulations. I got Brian Boucher with the first question.
Hey, Gabe, you go back to last year and a first-round loss to Dallas, and this year you get L.A. It seemed like you guys did a lot of your work in the regular season to get to this point. What's different about this club this year versus last year's that's going to make you guys successful here in the playoffs?
Well, I think we've been together for an entire season here, and obviously we made some additions here and there, bringing Nas back, but still a familiar face. I think it's a hungry group, inspired group. We just know what we want to do, and I think for us it's been from day one of training camp something we work towards, and just slowly but surely try to get our game to a spot where we really like it and feel comfortable against anybody. And I thought this series against the Kings was a good test for us, and it was tight, it was hard, it was a good series.
Landy, it's ace. Congratulations, moving on to the second round. To a casual hockey fan, how would you best describe your team? Are you a defensive team that could score goals, or are you an offensive team that could defend?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you could put it either way. I think for us, we take pride in our defensive game, and that's kind of where it starts. That's where that's where we're tough to play against, and then obviously we know we got skills. So once we do turn the puck over, we know we can create, whether it's off the rush or use our forecheck to turn pucks over. And so I think for us it's just about taking pride in that defensive game, making it hard on teams. Being quick to contact once the puck is dumped in our zone, and being able to turn it quick. And we got a deep lineup, anybody can play, and it was a fun series.
Gabe, Biz here, last few games we saw Kale, Shakir, Hips, McHugh go to work, and I notice after he does special stuff that Bednar will go down the bench and whisper sweet nothings in his ear. Is that the same case for you when you do special things out there?
No, I haven't had that one time, but I also haven't done a single thing of what Kale does on a nightly basis, so a little bit different, but Kale's a unique player. He does special things, and we got a few of those guys in that room.
And Martin St. Louis was asked about what he does to take his mind off things during an intensive postseason run here. What exactly do you do after clinching a series, maybe on the flight home, or to take your mind off the stressful times of playoff hockey?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, now we get to breathe a little bit. We get a few days here, and we'll see what we end up doing. But spend some time with the family. Go home, rest, and we'll see. The weather's supposed to be good back home in Denver, but really just get away from the rink. probably get together with some of the guys, maybe go out to eat at some point this week, but mostly just spend time with the family and catch up with them. The first week of the playoffs here has been intense and a lot of time away, so catch up with them and then get back to work and start preparing for whoever we're going to play next.
Gabe, you guys get the win, but that was, I'd say, a special and emotional moment in the handshake line with Anze Kopitar and the fans in L.A. recognizing him and his Hall of Fame career. You got to take the opening faceoff against him. We're all going to talk about him and reflect on his career. How are you going to remember Anze Kopitar as a player?
Oh, man. The ultimate pro. Somebody I've been watching even before I came into the league, but now gotten the pleasure of competing against for the last, 14 years. Kind of the ultimate pro. And you see even at the end of the game, like his last few shifts, he's giving it his all. He's back checking, he's forechecking, making little plays. And I think it's anybody around the league's got so much respect for somebody like him. And obviously he was a staple in their lineup for those 2 cups there. But I think, we were saying it on the bench in the third. I mean, he could still play another 2-3 years, no problem. He's one of the best players, and there's so many little plays that he doesn't get credit for, and he's an absolute nightmare in the face-off circle. And just got so much respect for him, and good for him to be able to go out on his own terms and make the decision it's time for him to spend time with his family and move on to whatever's next. But so much respect for him, and what a way to go out. And yeah, just wish him all the best in the future.
Gabe, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you in round 2.
Yep. Thanks,
Congrats,
guys. Appreciate
Gabe.
it. Thank you.
I think when I look back on Anze Kopitar's career, I look at one of the best players of his generation, one of the most versatile forwards of his generation, defensive forward, a gentleman, a leader, a guy who really did it all and didn't call a lot of attention to himself, played on the West Coast and maybe didn't get all the attention he deserved. I honestly think, regardless of sport, during this generation, maybe the most underrated superstar in sports during his time playing. When you look back, what are you going to think about?
I mean, you described it perfectly. I mean, I think in today's day and age, there's so many people that are ego-driven, and they want the attention. They want people to recognize what they've done. I don't ever recall a moment where Anze Kopitar made it about himself. I mean, it was always about putting the team first, doing whatever he could to help his team. We said it in the pregame, his availability. He was never injured. He probably played through a lot of stuff when a lot of guys probably would have sat out of games. He was always there for this group through thick and thin. And young kids should take a page out of his book. I know it's a different generation, but you certainly can learn from a guy like that. Any young guy that played in L.A. should be thankful they got to play with him.
You nailed it, Bouch. It was never about him putting his team first. And now at this stage in his life, he's putting his family first.
Mm-hmm.
You heard Landy when he was talking say he could probably play another 2 or 3 years. Absolutely, Kobe could dress and play another couple of years. And we're talking about his points off camera a little bit before, too. He probably could add more points.
Yeah.
But he didn't sacrifice the defensive aspect of the game. A lot of times they started him in the defensive zone and forced him to take those face-offs and then work his way in the offensive zone, where we see a lot of offensive players don't start in the D zone, Liam. The coach lets them cheat a little bit, and you gain a lot of ice time by getting up there and starting the offensive zone. So he's going to be missed. He'll get a statue for sure outside of crypto.com. Absolutely. And I'll go back to my original statement. He's the greatest king of all time, without a doubt.
Yeah. I mean, when you draft a player 11th overall, you can only hope you get a really, really good player that'll play in your organization for a long time and make an impact. I mean, they got far beyond that, man. They had a guy for 20 years carry the brunt, the leadership, and the weight of the organization, and he did it with such class. And it's hard to put a guy in a sentence where you say he's Lady Bing-worthy, but yet played the game as hard as he did. So it's kind of a contradictory sentence, but like he was just the ultimate guy when describing that. So heck of a career. Sucks to see him go, but I'm sure he'll still be around the rink and a big part of that organization moving forward, regardless if it's not on the ice.
As a defensive forward, 2 Selkies, as a competitor, but a sportsman, the 3 Lady Bings, the 2 Stanley Cups, and as you guys mentioned, going down in history, the greatest L.A. King ever. What an absolutely brilliant career. And selfishly for us, a guy that came on all the time. Yeah. Never said no. Always came on, always gave a thoughtful response and a great answer to every question. I mean, just congratulations on what was a absolutely marvelous run.